Warning, this video may contain content which is disturbing to some viewers. Viewer discretion is advised. Alright, Monica. Is this how you want to play it? Is this how you want to play this? I don't really have a choice but to continue playing this game, literally, but I'm miffed. I'm very miffed. You're not. Monica's very particular, it seems. And it appears at least she can control the time of day and skip us. So currently I'm feeling a little bit wrathful at this and might take some extreme things in order to play these games with Monica. I'm currently feeling a little bit of anger at this interference, but I won't let this fester because I'm recording this right after the previous one. Instead, I'll just indulge in something pure. I don't know. I don't know. I just despise Monica at the moment. She won't allow any variance from her will, and I feel like she controls the universe. Yes. I would like to have an adventure, but unfortunately, this adventure is filling me with anxiety, and I feel like she's quite literally broken it. I hope that this could be solved with hope, but I don't think it's not fickle. That was terrible. But I'll definitely covet the times when Sayuri was around. Her charm was great, and I really want to disown this game from its very essence because it's silly. Alright. So, Natsuki will have forgotten, Yuri will also have forgotten, or might remember, but nobody will remember this the confrontation that happened yesterday. Nobody will. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. We skipped a couple days? Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Moonin. You're very broken. Why is your, hi, Yuri. You're only slightly there. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression or lack thereof, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to this corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. She said last couple days, but yesterday was the quarrel. Actually, it was 2 days previous. Never mind. That can be a couple. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and I apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems, but whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Moonin, don't say those kinds of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person, and I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and, sorry, what am I saying right now? Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. I'm glad that she isn't here yet. Man, I'm guessing that you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Geez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? You've forgotten. Yeah, she has. Completely. Natsuki, about yesterday, I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday? Eh? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. This looks like it was scrawled over. Yeah, it looks like it's scrawled over. That's what's up with this. It looks like it's edited. Like the big period, you can see the period there. And you can see the hint of a character here. And here. Monika's scrawling over this. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? It's even going out of the text box. Yeah, this is someone screwing with us. But I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. She's really different. This is very off. Where the heck's Monika? I don't hate you. She's way too giggly. She's way too giggly. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey. Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late, or scrub Natsuki's mind. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Nah. Well, Natsuki was. I was not. What took you so long, anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monika. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Well, thanks, Yuri. She's almost falling off the screen here. You should play something for us sometime. That's... Monika looks at me. Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. I'm sure you will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Moonin. Monika smiles sweetly, knocking the other two into the closet. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monika was referring to the whole club or just me. She's referring to just you. Or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us had talked about. Besides, Natsuki had already run off into the closet. Moonin, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath and pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Teleport. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a sec? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical, probably because she's very methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. Yeah, Monica. Whatever you say, Monica. ... 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. This is fading. I start heading down on the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? I have a bad feeling about this. If you don't want to see disturbing imagery, this is your last stop. We're going to keep going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah! Oh, so it's not as disturbing as you think. Okay, now it got weird. Yuri rewound... Did Yuri rewind it? Or did Monica rewind it? I'm very confused. Anyways, she's back at a undisclosed time. Thanks for waiting patiently. Moonin, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Fahrenheit or Celsius? Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway. Why? Why did it reverse? Because I don't think Monica would do it. It could be Monica, but I don't think so. Or is it just something weird with the game? I don't know. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Moonin. It's very endearing. That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Moonin, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why's that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, absolutely just that. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor, so that I have better reading posture. Yes, there is nothing else. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. Why the heck did you bring chocolate, main character? Why the heck? Moonin. Which is me, and also not me, and it's great. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. ... Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure that I don't accidentally touch her chest, and we're touching shoulders, and I have to worry about spilling the tea, and I have to worry about reading the book. It's all great! Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading, rather than being a teenage boy. ... After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then it might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. And she looks very pretty doing it, and it looks like there's snow, and it's very pretty, and it's all great. Seriously, so many of these would make for good wallpapers. Like, seriously. Of course, that's if you're okay with having anime ladies on your desktop, which I assume that there's some audience for. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over. Oh god, that's so adorable. I'm having a seizure. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Moonin. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Moonin. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arms and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Moonin. My heart won't stop pounding, Moonin. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Moonin? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? This is a very weird noise. Yuri, please stop. I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Her eyes went weird for a sec. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. Hi! How are you? Your eyes look like a normal person's on that face, and it's creepy. I swear. Like you have real eyebrows and everything. It's great. It's wonderful. Uh-huh. 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 Monika, please help. Monika, please help. I'm not sure why I'm asking for help from Monika, but you know, Monika, please help. Monika, please help. Please help. Thank you. Thank you, Monika. It's very helpful. I'm scared. It's time to share poems. Thank you for doing that, Monika. That was very weird. Also, her eyes are back to normal, so thank God. We're, Natsuki! Natsuki, you're having a great time, aside from being mind destroyed. Aside from being mind crushed, it's great. It's wonderful. I'm gonna go see you. Hi. How are you? Are you the only normal one here? Please? I liked your last one better. Probably. Really? This is because I picked the glitch, didn't I? It's because I picked the glitch. You hate it because it's got glitch words in it. Right? Right? Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one, but you're really not good enough for that yet. It fell flat. That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I wouldn't, which is it? I don't know. I'm still freaking out about the, freaking out about the eye thing. You know. The thing that made me ask Monica for help? I mean, everyone in the club writes really differently from each other. Maybe you'll find little influence from all of us, probably. For instance, I noticed that you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Don't worry, Natsuki. Eventually, I'm sure I'll have no choice but to head over to you. And even then, I attempted to click Natsuki. The dice said so. But Monica didn't let me. So I'm sorry. I'm very sorry, because the only time I've actually had to spend time with you was in the very first loop. Or route. I don't know which it is. So I'm very sorry. I would hang out with you if I could. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Amy likes spiders, yada yada. It's spiders, yada yada. Yes, yes, yes. It's the spider thing again. Not bad, right? Yeah, it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out that they'd make fun of you or think less of you, like my D&D stuff, or maybe like that, I don't know. But that just makes people stupid. I agree. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and makes them happy? Seriously, I should have just hung out with Natsuki the first route, and it would have been great. Would have been great. Albeit that was the only route that you had the time to hang out with Sayori, so it was between Sayori and Natsuki, and it was... I mean, Yuri was great too. Or was great. I say was, because the eye thing! I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, such as two of the girls in this very club whom I respectfully won't name. Kind of ironic that even in my one place of comfort, I can't even have people respect me. Geez, now you're making me complain too much. What did I do? Nothing! Clearly, she's being dramatic. Rightfully so, but sure. For what it's worth, I respect you. Well, I guess thanks. But it's kind of obvious that you respect Yuri more, so... Whatever, we're done sharing, so you can leave now. So I've got creepy weird lady who's got skipping things, and Yuri who is steadily going insane. Probably. Hi Monica, how are you? Muna, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. Are you sure? Are you sure? I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. Uh-huh. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? You're just telling me this. Bold-facedly. Monica. She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. She definitely does. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. Please, why? But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault, though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Yes, with mind screwery. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Delete her. Wait. The colors they want, bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise, the noise that won't stop, violent, grating with something forms, something squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage, an endless something of meaningless. Delete her. What are you insinuating, Monica? What do you mean delete her? I'm very curious, was this in the last one? I don't think it was. But I think it's explicit now. What are you on about, Monica? Please tell me. I would appreciate it. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. You're very much trying to hint that I should delete someone. Monica. You're hinting that I should delete Yuri. But deleting Yuri would probably corrupt my save data. Which means I can't go back. What the heck are you on about? I don't know if this is a divergence, if you delete Yuri or not. But there's no point in explaining if you either understand or you don't. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when, Who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. No, I won't. Anything. Please help me. You're very meta, and I don't want to let you know that I'm here. But I don't think I have a choice in this matter. I could delete you, but no. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. You're very unsettling to me. You're very unsettling. I'm sorry that I'm skipping through the dialogue. I really shouldn't. At least for this stuff. Is that bad, Moonin? That she's very anxious and wants to write a poem about this? No, not inherently. Ugh, I'm so worried? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual at concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. But right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Wheel, a rotating wheel. This is different. Wheel, a rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a tan Harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolthead of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolthead, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. What the hell are you on about? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. On your pen? Are you meaning my pen? As in me? The game? The player? Or do you mean your pen as in my character's pen? Which, as far as I know, you'd never got. That is a pen. Okay, it's that one. I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I am okay. Did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. No, no! Oh. I wanted to see if I could highlight it and read the censor spot. That sucks. Well, I guess I won't be able to talk about that. And then again, it's not a thing about poems anymore, is it? All my English major skills. Oh god, wonderful. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Do we really? Yes. It's not like we can put. Yep. We'll just end. Yes. That's a concern of mine. Last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. Keep it simple. Look, everyone's been a little more lively. It's been enjoyed and complacent. 4 members and real chance. Yada yada. More members, noisier, Natsuki, yada yada. Do. So intimate that you never want to leave. You say, looking at me. I know you feel that way too. Natsuki, I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small, right? Yeah. You can't take advantage of Moonin to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Moonin joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Moonin isn't even passionate about literature in the first place, and that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's so interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. Monica, please don't break things. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Moonin would want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Moonin, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monika sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monika wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Moonin. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time. Things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Natsuki. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? Is this you talking or Monika talking? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now, and I'm just happy with you here, but still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. Yuri, this isn't going to go well. Please don't plop your eye. Please don't. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. You're trying very hard to keep that other thing. But what about you, Moonin? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monika. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way because it's a very nice and neat story. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Your eye is still crying blood there. Please don't do that. I don't appreciate it. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Please stop doing that. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while, it's still going. So if you would like to help, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, stop the thing. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods and sprays blood everywhere. Is it still going? It seems like it's stopped for now. Hey Yuri, I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president, and also a wonderful friend. No, Monika, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Please, Monika, don't... Okay? Don't push your buttons. Me too. Yeah, let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay, I look forward to it. Shall we go, Moonin? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Moonin before we leave, just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Is this going to go? Okay. I trust your judgment, Monika. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monika waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Phew. Things have been a little bit hectic lately, haven't they? You would know. Moonin, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I don't know if enjoying is the right term for it. It's turning static. I would really hate to see you unhappy. it's turning static. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and you're staticking, and I really do care about you, you know? You're turning the room static, I know you do. So please, I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything. What? Natsuki isn't mean. Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. Please stop turning the room static. You know what I mean. Yes, Miss Meta Lady. But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. You're aware of the previous route, aren't you? There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet? No? Stop it? So she can't stop the days from turning. She can't stop the days from turning, can she? That's weird. That's weird. So she's not all powerful, not by any means. That's weird. Alright. Well, that's going to be the end of this episode, and we'll start again later. See ya.